TravelCenters of America is celebrating its 50th anniversary, and you don't make it to 50 without doing something really, really well. As I reflect on a half-century of history, I can't help but to think about the company's founder, Phil Saunders, and his original vision. I'm so grateful to have the opportunity to talk to him.
Phil,
Welcome, Jon.
beautiful here. Great to see you.
Nice seeing you.
Yeah, you're the guy who started it, man.
So
here
it
we
is.
are.
It's great to see you. Let me show you around the place.
All right, let's go.
Okay. We got to go through this creek.
This is great.
The major oil companies were building gas stations, but nobody was building truck stops.
They weren't thinking about what the professional drivers needed or wanted, and that's where you came in with some of the change. You seem to really love professional drivers. Where did that passion, where did that excitement come from?
My passion for the drivers started back in Rochester. I was working the fuel counter, I would pump the fuel, I would change tires in the garage. I was doing a little bit of everything. So I got to know the drivers personally. The trucks all of a sudden started carrying goods all across the country. I remember the first time in a truck stop in Rochester that a guy pulled in the yard from California, and it was like, what are you doing here? You know, a guy riding one of these trucks for 8 hours, he was a pretty tired guy.
Wow, look at this thing. Oh my God.
Guys are driving these things from, Florida to upstate New York.
There's no power steering on this
No,
sucker, huh?
no.
That's why it's such a big wheel, right?
Yeah, it is.
Fighting that thing.
That's why today they need healthier food, because in the old days they'd get
They had
their
to work out in
exercise.
the
They'd
cab.
get their exercise right
It's
here.
amazing. Thanks so much for the story.
You're welcome.
It's awesome.
How did you go from that to starting what ultimately became TravelCenters of America? What was that first big step forward?
We were at a produce center. Trucks coming up from the south. They said, you got to have something in Virginia. So I went down and found this land.
Where in Virginia was that?
Ashland, Virginia.
Oh, okay,
Which you still got today.
Yeah.
Hard to appeal to the general public calling it Truck Stops of America. So I started calling it TravelCenters of America.
So it was changing truck stop to a travel center to have the broader appeal for both audiences, and then accelerating growth across the country.
Yep.
Wow, what year is that from? Just
This
about
would have been
approximately.
1965.
Wow, that's amazing.
And here's a menu. It shows, like 35 cents for a hamburger.
I'm just reading the back of this menu. It's just, this is perfect. Today's economy is largely dependent on trucks and truck drivers.
People ask me, what business are you in? I always start by saying, I developed TravelCenters of America. This is my proudest accomplishment. Still very proud of it. So what are you doing with my baby going forward here?
There's a heavy obligation on my shoulders. I take it very seriously. We've gotten a really great jump start on transforming the broader company. We're really raising our game in terms of our technology. We have so many really cool things going on.
All of what we're doing is really designed around our guest experience.
The bigger obligation is now, what do we do for the next 50?
I'm excited to see that, I really am.
I'm really excited to show you part of the future of the company. You're going to see in process one of our site refreshes.
I like the red, white, and blue.
Yeah, I know you do. It's patriotic. I love it too.
America's colors.
I love it, yep.
We used to work for you.
This is perfect because we're here talking about where the company's been and where it's going. So it's perfect. You guys are part of both of it. So Phil, check this out. This is something I'm really excited to show you. So take a look. This is Seymour, Indiana. Look at that lighting, the colors, and really amazing. Some things don't ever change. Our mission is to return every traveler to the road better than they came. If we can deliver on that, they keep coming back.
I like the phrase that you just came up with, and the one that can take TA a long way.
That is our mission now for the company, for the next 50.
Makes me very proud of the company and your enthusiasm for it. Your feel for what you're doing and everything, I can see it's in your heart.
I get to work with the greatest people that I've ever met in my career. I'm really, really, really privileged to work for this company. It's just been awesome to get to hear from your perspective, how the company got started, and thanks for showing me around and all this really neat stuff. So thanks so much, Phil.
You bet.